So I graduated from college and I've told you this story before. I graduated from college. I go to Atlanta. I'm working, teaching at a high school, coaching ball in the afternoon. And then there's a guy that used to be the head coach at the high school who got divorced. And his wife, I mean, even though he's a high school teacher, his wife just took everything that they'd ever had. And he had to get out of coaching and make more money.
Mhm.
So what he did is he got into janitorial cleaning.
Yeah.
And it was him and a trailer. And he got all of these accounts by himself. Every now and again, he'd bring somebody in, and we would lift weights in the morning before school. And he said, "You want to come help me? I got a job this weekend. You'll come help me?" I go, "Yeah, coach, I'll go help." So I start working for this guy, and he cleans like these, just anything at night. We would clean the public storage corporate buildings. We would clean office buildings and things like that. Pull the trashes, sweep and mop, dust, all. And I did that for 2 years. But he was making, at the time, this is 2003, 2004, he was bringing in $180,000 a year. That's pretty darn good. And just for inflation, I don't know what that is in 2024, but you're looking at 22 years later.
Very good.
That's pretty good. And it was just him and some equipment and a trailer. And here's the thing about a service business I think is really critical is you can get that equipment paid off pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get that equipment paid off, Sam, I mean, you can make some money.
You can. I went from my first year, let's say my first full year, and I told you what I was making when I left. I sold $108,000 my first year. So I went from, I'd done a little better at Cisco at that point. I probably was mid to upper 40s. But when first full year, I did 108. Now, obviously, there's expenses that come out of that.
Sure.
But even with those expenses, you're way over what I was doing at Cisco.
Yeah.
Second year, over double. Third year again. And then after that, took off after that.
Let's walk through this service business.
Okay.
How can someone out there walk in to a customer and sell that service? Let's just talk janitorial. Let's walk through what that looked like.
I think with any service business, and janitorial is this way, and I credit a lot of my success to this, is bringing some professionalism into an industry that is lacking in some areas. Being that one you're going to call them back, you're going to text them back, you're going to look them in the eye, and you're going to shake their hand, and you're going to mean what you say.
Yeah.
You're going to be there when you say you're going to be there, and if you make a mistake, you own it, and just care. Care. And that transpires across any service industry, any industry really. Yeah. It's amazing to me. And I've heard a buddy of mine, Brandon Lewis, said this one time, and it was so true. He goes, "It's amazing to me how hard you have to chase people down to give them your money."
Yeah.
Because people don't call back, or they just kind of halfway do a job or leave. It's just crazy to me.